Good evening. My name is Abraham Levine, Abraham Levine. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of VisTracks, VisTracks. Hi, my name is Abe Levine. I'm the COO of Vistracks, and what I'd like to show you this evening is a complete suite of integrated Internet of Things or M2M, machine-to-machine managed services that are being sold by carriers throughout the country to their small and medium businesses, and as well by other non-carrier channels to their customers. M2M, or the IoT, is sort of a mystique. It's one of those things where you could do everything, and by being able to do everything, it's very hard to focus on areas that are going to make you money. And what we did is we took some very sophisticated technology that was developed during the Iraq War, during the first decade of the 2000s, and developed a set of repeatedly sold managed services that could be sold through our channels. As you can see here, one of our carrier customers, Antelos in Virginia, has a branded service that they are selling to their small and medium businesses to do some very interesting things that everybody wants, but were before not really able to use, primarily because they were too expensive or they were too difficult to use. So we went ahead and put together something extremely easy to use, priced right, and something that carriers could sell without having to be experts in the field themselves. Because after all, carriers know communications. They don't understand asset management or OBD devices and that sort of thing. And we completely demystified it, made something easy to sell and easy to use by their customers. And over time, of course, we added additional services, for example, like being not only knowing where is my vehicle, are people where they're supposed to be, but I'd like to be able to send them job assignments over the air, have it show up on their smartphones, and let them do the work, do the reporting remotely, and have a completely paperless environment. And we've been able to do that. On top of that, we went ahead and also found out that people want to understand what their vehicles are doing. For example, are they being revved up? Are people sitting there eating lunch while the engine is running? Which, by the way, where I live in Minnesota, happens quite a bit in the wintertime because people want the heater on. But it wastes fuel. And maybe I took the device out of one vehicle, put it in another because I'm trying to game the system, or I'm driving too fast. So we've got all of those things covered. But in addition, I can tell you coolant temperature, fuel usage, RPMs, all kinds of things, and give alerts on them. Then we went to the next step to the remote employees, and then finally, probably the biggest trend in the industry right now in transportation is the ability to keep track of driver electronic logs. The DOT has mandated this. You have to keep track of electronic logs, and it's extremely complicated, and the fines are big. So we took this and integrated it with our tracking, our engine data, our work orders, and everything else, and we took it to the next level, completely integrated and easy to use. And we've got some major fleet channels now that are ready to go offer it to the public, in addition to our carrier customers who look at this as the next thing to offer after the tracking and the work orders. So what we've done is we took something extremely simple, made it available to the masses, demystified it, made it priced right, and then started adding more sophistication to it along the same lines. And that is pretty much the trend in the business, is come up with a service people can use. Don't just come up with a piece of software and let somebody write apps. Nobody knows how to do that. So you have to provide your channel with something ready to go, solves a problem, and they know their customers will buy it without a lot of sales expense. And I believe that's what we've done.